Being bought the Dunza, Nia itu tinhing, Nishela, Xiong. Thiên đừng một ba cho linh thừa linh ba sẽ đó lo giờ nếu ban thiết kế yang đi đâu rồi từ lo ban thiết kế hử thế lũ cho bé hải mong nếu như tàu tê cho ba ta sẽ tạm dừng. I could revisit Tou Ger's long list of accomplishments, including many social justice activism cases and support in political campaigns, to his many speaking engagements across the United States. But I think it's important to remember Tou Ger for what defined and motivated him to become who he was and what he is known for. Beyond the happiness that reflected in Tou Ger's aura, I want to share about how Tou Ger represented determination, inclusion, and authenticity. Vì Tou Ger dòng xia thao sự đời, có là một cái trò xia, cái dòng xia, theo cái cú xia, sự đời theo lý bỏ, thảo Tou Ger luôn chỉ sự. Tou Ger lived his life with purpose and determination. As a chubby little boy running after his older brothers and sisters, Tou Ger wanted to be part of the action. He wanted to play the outdoor games like his older brothers played. He wanted to follow his older sisters, follow them around and do chores like his sisters and talk with them. He wanted to do the things that his older brothers and sisters did so much that when they ran off to play by the river in Nam Son, Laos, he chased after them. Even though he was only 2 years old and his chubby little body could not move fast enough, Tou Ger's older brothers and sisters went across that bridge to the other side of the river, not knowing Tou Ger would follow them. Tou Ger kept chasing them, trying to move quickly across the bridge until he felt the pain on his feet. The soles of his bare feet were burning from the hot black asphalt bridge. That was one of the earliest examples of Tou Ger's determination. Tou Ger's determination to do more, to push himself more, to reach for more, started from those early chubby toddler days. His determination to do what he set his mind on brought him to many achievements as a child and to being valedictorian upon high school graduation. His determination brought him to help many people achieve success, as well as to drive his own many successes. Tou Ger 因一直都是我错呀的那路学啥，要Tou Ger只知道就好那路学的，那啥道理呀，因为因我道理那路学啥。Having a sense of belonging is important to all of us. Tou Ger sought out his own belonging in any group or any place that he went to. He made it seem like it was effortless to create friendships and community. Tou Ger was the type of person who could walk into any place, not knowing a single person, look around confidently, and then find a spot to insert himself. At the end of the event, Tou Ger would have many new friends and would leave an impression on others. How did he do that so naturally? Most of us would walk into an unfamiliar place with unfamiliar people and still feel unfamiliar upon leaving. Tou Ger did this by just being himself, which means he was not trying to change himself to be included, but he was including others, no matter how similar or different. Tou Ger looked for ways to unite people, found ways to show people what they had in common, celebrated differences, and showed acceptance. His sense of inclusion created opportunities for people to be included. Tou Ger once said, "As much as we're different, we're even more similar in many ways," one of his quotes. That was the essence of inclusion that Tou Ger used to build bridges and unite communities. Tou Ger, hlu za chua tu tin hình nên ji, vì nóยิ่งxa cả chua hai này nhau sĩ cho rong ok. Nếu thiên thuế kê cả chua, cho chú kỳ lòng đau hai này. Tou Ger was proud to be Hmong, and he embraced the cultural differences among many cultures. He spent time learning about his heritage, seeking and sharing cultural knowledge. Through the hundreds of speeches and shows that he did, he was Go Hmong Boy. Tou Ger wanted others, especially Hmong youth, to embrace their Hmong identities, to feel excited to learn about different cultures, and to practice self-love. He always made time to learn about other cultures through friendships, through community events, and through travel, which he loved to do. He believed his self-identity became clearer when he valued his roots. From his trips to Laos to see how and where his mom and dad grew up, to local community events in Minnesota, including the Hmong Minnesota Day at the State Fair, to national events and conferences, Tou Ger held deeply to the roots that grounded him and proudly declared being Hmong as a part of those roots. With these declarations and actions, Tou Ger remained true to his authentic self. Tou Ger, hlu za pe hai nei Hmong, nu mo she cha pe yon hlo, mu do jo lao. Tou Ger yin keng nu lu shi ha, mu do jo lao shi ta hao je lao. Ti ya le nu keng shi ha, mu pie jo hlo, hao je kan da. Ya nu ya I tun to cho da jo lao, tie jo hlo, ka shi ka she jo. So here we are today, trying to capture the giant character of Tou Ger, remembering the goodness that was within Tou Ger, channeling the positivity that was shining through Tou Ger. Yet there is still this empty feeling in our hearts because Tou Ger was so much more to us than the public image that people saw. Tou Ger was so much more than the determination that drove his passions, more than the inclusive nature of his approach towards people, and more than the authenticity in his cultural identity. Tou Ger would want us to remember him beyond his public image. With others, Tou Ger could see what people needed, and then he would help fill that need for them. And when he had a need, he always knew where to fill that need. Before he left for any trip, he would stop by for a prayer from Mom. He would say, "Nia, ka ba thang tu doku." Whenever he was feeling down, he would stop by to be cheered up by the laughter from our kids. Tou Ger would get down to the level of the kids, and he would joke with them, play with them, and listen to them. Times when he was worn out and tired, he would stop by and he would ask to take a nap on our sofa, or on Mom's bed sometimes. Tou Ger would say to me jokingly after his nap, "Nieti, I sure slept good." When he needed something and he needed comforting, he would stop by for home-cooked meals. Tou Ger didn't need to ask for food when he came. He knew he could always just walk to the refrigerator, check the refrigerator, and there would be home-cooked leftovers that he enjoyed. So beyond the public image, Tou Ger was a brother, a son, an uncle, a cousin, and a friend. Tou Ger was family. Tou Ger is no longer here with us. Tou Ger will no longer visit our homes. for comforting food, good naps, or fun laughter. But I know that if Tou Ger were here right now, he would actually say, "Ah, tondo doku," or "Pray for me," because he is going on his final trip. And since Tou Ger was a determined and inclusive soul, we know he would want us to keep his legacy alive. So Tou Ger, we dedicate the Tou Ger Xiong Endowment to you. We hope to carry on your work in social justice and bridging communities. We hope to make you proud. I'll end in Tou Ger's words. There's enough people in this world claiming to be victims. So don't be a victim, be a victor. Claim that and see how your life changes for the better. Thank you.